Hi guys, welcome back, welcome back. All right, I am here to share my antique garden rose inspired fall journals. They are completed and they are using Ruby and Pearl's antique garden book pages, and let's see, the Journalosity Shop's antique French documents for the covers. And how about we dive right in, guys, because I did not anticipate on doing this many videos this weekend. I need to work out. I still got a lot I need to do, and it's already, what, 4 something. So we're going to drum through these really quick like. And yeah, these will be listed in my Etsy shop if anybody would be interested. So here it is. It's using the Journalosity Shop. It's very, very rich color, and I love it. It's beautiful, very fall inspired. I used jute cord for closure. I added a vintage button and a little rose charm on a ball pen. And let's open it right up. So I'm going to take this right off. And set that aside. And here it is. This is just a beautiful cluster of Ruby and Pearls. Yeah, I did a little bit of collaging in the front using Ruby and Pearls digitals. Of course, I am using Esme's beautiful polka dot ruffle trim here. And her beautiful trim here as well. And we'll go through it. Here it is, guys. And here is the front page. Here is the binding. And I did it like the old style, like they did back in the day, to bind antique French documents. So it's binded here and here along the top and bottom, and that is it for the binding. So here it is, guys. Some beautiful, beautiful pages from Ruby and Pearl's Antique Garden book pages. I love it. Love, love, love. And I left it pretty much blank, guys. This, I'm not sure, but I did back her pages with some French document digitals, and I'm uncertain as to whose these are. But anyway, yes, it's just, it's pretty. I love it, and I love the color. I just love the color. Plenty of room to journal in. And I added a beautiful avocado dyed trim from Esme's shop, and I just pinned it right to the top there, and a little mini pin. So pretty. I love it. And this is from my stash that I got through Marlena, through UniquelyElla. I will post her Etsy shop along with her YouTube channel down below in the description box as well. Just a little cluster. And I just love these pages. Plenty for you guys to, whoever gets this journal, to do your own collaging or add to it. I kind of wanted to leave it like that. Just so, you know, you have plenty of room to journal in. And make it your own. and love, love, love. And here is a little altered envelope. This was totally inspired by Ruby and Pearl, and I loved it, so I made a whole bunch for each and every journal. I just love them. So it's just collaged. I added brads here and tied it with some jute cord. And inside this tuck, as you can see, it's all collage. I added this journaling card. These are SamPoole's little snippets here. And yeah, just a little collage, and you can journal in the back. And that tucks right in this envelope. And I love it. And here's the back. Some collaging. And that tucks, and that just sits right on this book page. And I just added this portrait right here, SamPoole snippet. It's very simple, guys. And I added some of Esme's beautiful sequin trim with tea-dyed rosette there. And then we have a beautiful journaling card that I created, and this is one of Esme's trim, very green, and I love it. It was a part of a collar. I had this trim for some time, but I loved it. It's just stapled right on there as a flip, and then I just made a little journaling bookmark here on some book paper, and I'm using a Tim Holtz clip to clip it right up there. And on this side, I added various book pages and digitals for collaging of your own. I added Tim Holtz brad right there. And then I added some coffee dyed embossed paper, perennials, and these are the digitals from Ruby and Pearl, just so you can do your own collaging, or you can leave it as is. Oh my goodness. Oh. Anyway, so I love these pages. And then I just have a little journaling card, and then I'm using Tim Holtz little mini clip there. Just a little journaling card. You can journal in the back. And here is another long that I collaged, and I added some of Esme's trims on the top, and I added some trim here. These are avocado dyed. And I just did a little collage with this portrait. You can journal in the back. We have some beautiful music paper. And this is the center. I love it. You can see the binding here and there. Plenty of room, guys. And then I have a little portrait here, and just March 16th using SamPoole's little snippets, French snippets. And then we have another envelope that I just have sitting on this page here. Love it, and it's collaged. Here's the back. So pretty. And on the inside here, I just have, look at all the collaging on here. These are so much fun to make. What a great, great idea. Love it. So inspiring, all you ladies. And then I have a journaling card. And I just use SamPoole snippets here and some embossed little snippet there. And you can journal in the back. And that tucks right in here. And it sits right on this page. And then here is Marlene's. I just added, I think it's from a wedding applique there. I just love it. I love the burnt edge look, and it's just, love it. So I added that to that page. And then here, these pages are gorgeous. Is another little, with Tim Holtz Brad there, just so you can do some collaging. These are the digitals from the Antique Garden book pages. You can do, keep them as is or use them throughout this journal here. Embossed paper. Gardening. And they're torn, so I tore them. And that is the back. And that just sits right in there. And here's the other side, which I just have. I also created out of a book page, little collage here with some vintage trim that I made a bow. Esme's trim there. I love it. These were fun to make. So I kept these journals. I mean, very simple. So you can kind of make it into your own. And then Esme's beautiful sequin bead applique there with a tea-dyed rosettes. I love these pages. And here's another collaged bookmark or such. Esme's avocado dyed trim stapled to the top. Her trim here. Just a little collage. You can definitely journal in the back. Add a quote, picture. And then we have another little journaling card here in the back. And this portrait of these women, April 20th, using SamPoole's little snippets. And that's it, guys. And here's the back. Very simple. A lot of room for journaling and adding your own style to it. And I just love, love, love these pages. So I really didn't want to go crazy. I really wanted to leave these very clean and simple so you can make it your own. But also adding bits of lace, trim. We have this beautiful altered envelope inspired by with a journaling card inspired by Ruby and Pearl. Just very simple collaging, trim. Tim Holtz clips up here, journaling card there, flip up, and some various papers from the digital you can use as a collage or leave as is in the journal. Very clean and simple, guys. And I kind of loved it that way. And the binding just on the top, the way they used to do it back in the day. Simple collaging. Here is another altered envelope with a journaling card on the inside. Just love, love. Some more digital pack here with embossed paper. Another journaling card there. Love it. It didn't go too crazy. And yeah, little collaging. I love these papers. Love. So that is it, guys. That is that one. And I'll put that together after. And here is the second one. Again, it is tied with using the Journalosity Shop's Antique French document as the cover. Love it. So pretty. Using jute cord, I added a ball pen with a vintage button and a rose charm. And the jute cord. And I just did a little collaging down here in the bottom. Chateau Paris, and using SamPoole snippets. These are just little snippets from the Antique Garden Book pages. The Good and Reese, Florist and Seedsman. Using trim from Crafty Me Shop, I added a vintage button. The thread still intact. And here's Esme's beautiful crocheted floral trim, which matched the cover of this journal perfectly. And again, I did the binding just on the top and the bottom the way they used to do it back in the day. So we're just going to go through this. It's similar, guys. A little sequin cluster and a tea-dyed rosette from Esme's shop. Here's a little avocado dyed, and this is from Marlene, UniquelyElla. She gifted those to me, and I added them here on the bottom of the page. And here we have a journaling card I collaged and added some beautiful leaves and florals, and it's tea dyed from my stash. It is backed with coffee or tea stain paper, and I just did some collaging. I'm using a Tim Holtz clip to secure it right here to the top. And here again, from those digitals, Antique Garden Book Page digitals, I added some torn paper, some embossed paper, love it. So you can use as is or use them to collage with inside this journal. Love, love. And here is another which just sits on this page here. Another collaged altered envelope. I love it. And inside is a journaling card. And this is Tim Holtz, one of his portraits. SamPoole here. And I just, in the back, there's some script. And I stapled some of Esme's beautiful trim there. And that sits inside this envelope. So pretty. I love these envelopes. Such a great idea. And that just sits on this page here. Grid paper, music paper. I just did a little portrait here, SamPoole, so it's just a little collage. Here's another journaling card. And here's that trim again from Esme's shop. It's so rich. I love this green. I just stapled it on this collage I did on music paper. That is the back. Oops. And here's the other side. And it is clipped using Tim Holtz little mini clips. And I added some of Esme's trim here, stapled it to the top. Esme's trim. And that you can see is the, just on the binding, kind of ties in with this portrait of a woman embossed. Love it. I love collaging these. It was so much fun to make. These pages are from Ruby and Pearl as well. I backed, and the same as, it's all coming back to me now. So these pages on the back are also Ruby and Pearls. Right here. I just love it. And then I added some avocado dyed beautiful trim here with a pin on the top. Esme's, also Esme's rosette and sequins applique right there. It's so pretty. Clean and simple, guys, so you can make it into your own. And here's the center. I love it. Here's another little long ephemera card I collaged using Esme's trim on the top and Esme's beautiful lace here. This portrait. Love it. And here is another collage. Here I did Esme's trim. Beautiful. It was so much fun to create these. And here is a little avocado trim there from Marlene. Here is another one of those altered envelopes. I just love, love, love making these. So much fun. And inside sits this beautiful portrait, and I backed it with some script paper. And SamPoole snippet down here, and Marlene's little snippet here. Love this. Love. Portrait of an image there that's collaged on there. And that just sits inside here and onto this page. SamPoole snippet and this beautiful portrait of this woman. I loved keeping these journals simple. Simple, but yeah, full of goodies. Not as much as I usually do, but I wanted to keep it very clean so you guys can make it your own too. And then here again is just clipped with a Tim Hol. I love these little mini clips. Love them. Embossed paper and some torn paper of the Antique Garden book pages. Love it. You can keep this as is or use it for collaging or making your own ephemera. That sits up there. And then I have another ephemera card I collaged using some tea stained leaf and floral paper trim. And I just did a little collaging backed with tea stained paper. And that is just clipped right up here. Here's some more of that beautiful trim from Merlene. Just have on the bottom here. And that is it, guys. I love, love, love these pages. Love, love. Just so simple, clean, and pretty to make your own and journal in and write and add quotes and all sorts of things. And this paper is just gorgeous. I can't say enough about it. Journaling cards, snippets, altered envelopes. Love it. I love it. And that is it, guys. I just love it. And that is it. These are my journals, and they will be listed in my Etsy shop. And yeah, so if you're interested, head on over. And thank you for joining me today. And thank you so much for shout outs and all my new subscribers and all of you lovely ladies who have been with me from the beginning. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And until next time, guys, much love and hugs, and stay safe. And I love you all. All right. Have a great day. Bye.